What's up, everybody? My name's Parasite. Welcome back to the Jose Mourinho Challenge with Chelsea. Today we've got our first game of the Champions League group stage against Inter Milan, and then Manchester United at Old Trafford in the Premier League. We have got our group stage draw, and just like all of our draws at Sporting, it's another tough one. We got Inter Milan, who are in Pot B. We got Shakhtar from Pot C, which isn't the toughest team in that pot, but they were up there. And then we got, by far, the hardest team from Pot 4, Villarreal, and it wasn't even close. There was basically nobody else in that pot, and of course, we get Villarreal. So it is another tough group in the Champions League. We have also reached the end of the transfer window, and we've done a little bit more business. We have loaned out. We finally were able to loan out James Boothby, so he's gone to Hoffenheim on loan to be a first-team player for him. We've also loaned out Lucas Jose, who you probably don't know, and you really shouldn't, because we just bought him. He's a defensive midfielder from RB Bragantino in Brazil. We have loaned him back out to his club. We bought him for 19 million. 19 years old, 2.5-star current ability, 5-star potential, and he's got all the attributes you would want in a defensive deep line playmaker. Franck Kessie is currently our backup defensive midfielder, and he's getting up there in age, so we need a plan for the future. And I'm hoping that future could be Lucas Jose. He's going to get first-team football at RB Bragantino in the top division in Brazil, so I'm hoping he can continue to develop when he comes back to us next year, and can be a good player as a backup to Eduardo Camavinga. And most importantly, we've got him on fairly reasonable wages, 31K a week, which apparently is pretty cheap for a 19-year-old Brazilian regen, because we had another guy we were going after that wanted absolutely absurd wages, but he was really good. And that player was Leandro Mateus. He eventually did go to Juventus on a lot cheaper wages than he wanted from me, because of course. But he's a 3-star striker at 19 years old. He is absolutely tremendous. I would be very shocked if he doesn't become one of the best strikers in world football, so it really hurts to miss out on him, especially because the fee was pretty reasonable, $23 million. But he wants to go directly from Brazil to, he would have been one of the top paid players in our team. He took 120 from Juventus. He wanted over 200K a week from us. Now, he did get some bonuses on top of his Juventus contract. He got a 5% yearly wage rise, which isn't a whole lot, 160K after 25 games. But he wanted over 200K right off the bat with us. It was absurd. And of course, he took a wage cut to go to Juventus instead. We have also started our Premier League season, and it hasn't started well. We haven't lost yet, but the first 2 games, we didn't get a single win. We knew it started off a little tough, taking on Tottenham away from home, and it was a 0-0 draw, but we were the better team, so it was a little bit promising that, it's a tough team away from home, and we put in the better performance. Again, our finishing wasn't very good, something we've struggled with a lot, both at Sporting and here. So I was a little worried, but I thought, it was a good performance. I think we'll be able to turn it around. And then we we drew again to Leicester, and that one was at home. They took the lead in the 36th minute. Bruno Thiago in the 48th equalized, but we were the much, much better team. Once again, just absolutely awful finishing. We had, 28 shots to their 5, 8 shots in target to their 2. And of course, it's a 1-1 draw, over 2xG. But the fact we only got 8 shots in target from 28 was not good enough. And once again, similar thing we saw at Sporting, far too many crosses. Yeremy Pino alone attempted 18 crosses, but he did also have 14 key passes, which is absolutely absurd, but all of those were crosses. But I haven't really seen cross numbers like that before or since, so I'm hoping it's just kind of a one-off thing, because if not, I don't know what I can do. He's legitimately told to cross less often as an inside forward on attack, and we're working the ball into the box. I don't know what else I can do to keep him from crossing the ball 18 freaking times. After that, we did get back to winning ways, but the schedule did get a lot easier as well. And I think the performances got even worse. I think we played even worse against Bournemouth and Bristol City than we did against Tottenham and Leicester, and we got 2 wins. First, we took on Bournemouth away from home. It was a 2-1 win. Thiago took the lead from a penalty in the 35th minute. They immediately equalized. And then once again in the 48th, he gets the winner. He scored the equalizer in the 48th against Leicester. He wins it in the 48th against Bournemouth, but we were not good, like at all. It was very, very even, far too even, because Bournemouth are not very good. I don't know why we were so bad that day. And then a 2-0 home win against Bristol City, but they had a sending off after 11 minutes, and we still couldn't score until the 69th. Mourinho getting the goal, and then Guilherme Santos getting his first goal for Chelsea and sealing it in the 87th. But it was, the match stats are dominant. So you think, you should be relatively confident, you played well. But they were down a man nearly the entire game. And we had 24 shots, 12 on target, 9 chances created, and we only scored 2 goals. 3.5 XG, only scored 2 goals. So I'm not super confident going into these matches against Inter Milan and Manchester United, especially because both of them are away from home. And at least for Inter, we're going to be missing a few key players. Only one starter in Reece James, who obviously missed the start of the season. He's still not back. He's another 8 days to 2 weeks with that hip injury. But Sesko, an important backup striker, is going to be missing this match. He's out for 3 to 11 days with a pulled abdominal. And Gabriel Vidovic, who we had a lot of high hopes for, is going to be out for this match as well. He still hasn't been very good. He played that first match against Tottenham and he put up a 6.3. So he had played 3 matches for us and his best rating was a 6.4. Worrying. He then played a 7 against Leicester, so we saw a little bit of progress, and then he got injured. So still not sure what to expect from Gabriel Vidovic, but not a positive start. But we've still got a strong first team out there that should be enough to be able to beat Inter Milan, even if it is away from home. Up front, we got Thiago, Pino, and Havertz, our starting front 3. Even if they've started the season really poorly, we've had a bunch of shots, and we have struggled to score goals. In the midfield, Mariba, the advanced playmaker, Mason Mount playing center mid attack, and Camavinga as that defensive midfielder. Backline of Ruggeri, Badiashile, Cerezo, and then Jimmy Wong starting for Reece James. He's actually had a decent start to the season. And then Giovanni Herrazzo in net. On the bench, that leaves Lewis Nielsen, Mark Ruden, Frank Kessie, Mike Fromm, Guilherme Santos, who can also play on the right wing if we need him to, Lavro Zvonarek, and Raheem Sterling. So no natural backup striker on the bench, but Yeremy Pino and Kai Havertz can both play up there. So if we have to take off Bruno Thiago, one of those can go up top. But hopefully Bruno doesn't give us any reason to take him off today. Both games started very slow last episode, and it's a similar slow start today. 12th minute in, and we've got our first highlight. It's going to start with us, at least, until Kai Havertz gives the ball away easily to former Sporting player, German Rivenier, playing left back for Inter Milan. But the goalkeeper goes long, and we're able to win it right back. Valentin Cerezo brings it down. He's looking to dribble forward. He's going to find Havertz. Don't give the ball away again. He finds Mason Mount. He's going to dribble down this right-hand side and play through Kai Havertz. Going to pull the ball back, look for a man, and that's Alex Mariba. Jimmy Wong, cutting inside, going to find Mason Mount. He's going through Havertz. He's going to look for Thiago. It's going to fall to Yeremy Pino. And the first shot we see goes in the back of the net. And it's absolute rifle from Yeremy Pino. Goalkeeper stood no chance. So that's a good start. We haven't seen too many of those so far this season. Second highlight's going to be about 27 minutes in. And Inter going to win it back and go all the way back to their goalkeeper. Osorio's going to look to go long once again. Didn't work out for him last time, and it's the same result this time. Cerezo heads it back to Giovanni Herrazzo. And now he's got the ball looking to distribute. And he's going to find the defensive midfielder, Eduardo Camavinga. Going to go to the midfielders. He's going to go out wide to Havertz. He got the assist. Now he's going to look inside for Mason Mount and get the ball right back. Similar thing to what we just saw in that last highlight. Once again, he's going to look to cut it back. He gives it away, but we get it right back. Jimmy Wong cutting inside once again. Very similar to the last highlight so far. Mariba going out to Ruggeri. Into Yeremy Pino. The goal scorer. Can he find a ball in? No, he's just going to lose it. And Rafinha's going to pick it up and look to dribble down this right-hand side. But Yeremy Pino wins it right back. He makes up for his mistake. Ruggeri putting in an early ball looking for Mason Mount, who brings it down. He's going to find Kai Havertz. Can he get another assist? Another good ball in, and he does if Thiago is onside. Another very good finish. We might have 2 highlights, 2 goals, and that is not something I could say very often at Chelsea, and that is the case. Bruno Thiago is onside. We are 28 minutes in, and we are 2-0 up from 2 shots on target that we've seen on camera. 3 shots on target so far in total, but most importantly, we've been very good defensively until a bad mistake by Badiashile is going to put them through on goal, and their first shot on target is in the back of the net because of a massive Benoit Badiashile mistake. Of freaking course. We've seen 3 highlights, and all 3 have been goals. 40th minute, here's another highlight. It's going to start with us, so hopefully another goal? No, this time it's a save from Osorio. Bruno Thiago looking for his second. Can't quite beat the goalkeeper. We're going to see this corner. Yeremy Pino's going to take it from this side. He's going to whip the ball in to the near post. Gets headed away by Lautaro. That's how the highlight ends. But we're going to get an immediate highlight afterwards from a throw in from Jimmy Wong. He's going to throw it into Valentin Cerezo. Going to look inside for Benoit Badiashile. Had the massive mistake on their goal. Can he make up for it? Alex Mariba. Yeremy Pino. Cutting inside. Looking for a ball in, but there's nothing there. The goalkeeper is just going long all day long. Obviously, it worked with the mistake from Benoit Badiashile, but it doesn't there. Cerezo has done a very good job on those long balls so far. But Badiashile not making up for his mistake, almost giving the ball away again. We're going to win it back, and Bruno Thiago's going to get played through. He's going to have to go wide, though. He's going to find Ruggeri. Picking up an early ball for Thiago. Down to Yeremy Pino. He can't put it on target. And that's how the half's going to end. It's going to be 2 to Chelsea to 1 for Inter Milan with their only shot on target of the game. About 50 minutes in, they have a corner. Skriniar, very good in the air, and is that their second shot on target? It is. 2 shots on target, 2 goals for Brenner. Of freaking course. 68 minutes in, we've got a throw in, and this is getting ridiculous. It seems like no matter what team you are, no matter what team you're facing, no matter how good your goalkeeper is, every shot on your goal is just destined to go in. Of freaking course. We have 6 shots on target, they have 2. It's 2-2. Bruno Thiago with a chance to give us the lead. A great ball through, and is he onside? This one's a little bit more questionable than his last one. I'm not sure here. If I had to guess, I'd say he was off, and he was off. Unfortunately, it stays 2-2. 75th minute, there's another highlight. It's going to start with Inter Milan. Brenner on the ball. They still only have 2 shots on target, but Brenner gives it away this time. Alex Mourinho looking for Bruno Thiago. He's got a good chance here to put it in the back of the net, but he can't even put it on target. 3 minutes of added time, and we are only going to get 1 point from a match we have absolutely dominated. Of course, Giovanni Herrazzo, one of the best goalkeepers in world football, can't make a single save.
Having held what seemed to be a comfortable lead, you must be disappointed to have come away with only a draw from that match.
Oh, I'm incredibly disappointed. But Inter have been extremely lucky today. We absolutely dominated that match. They had 2 shots on target, but of course they both go in. They've absolutely stolen 2 points from us today.
Brenner was brilliant today, wasn't he? It can't be very often you come up against an opponent who puts in that type of performance.
Did he touch the ball outside of those 2 times he passed it into the back of the net? He was invisible for 89 minutes, but the ball falls to him twice in advantageous positions, and he does what every other professional footballer in world football would and could do, and suddenly he's brilliant. That was so frustrating. I don't know if I've ever started a season this poorly without actually losing a game, but should have 5 wins here. But no, we have 3 draws because 1, we can't finish, and 2, every single shot on our goal goes in. And it's not going to get any easier because next we got Manchester United at Old Trafford. We have played them at Old Trafford twice so far as Chelsea manager. We drew 1 and we lost 1. We did beat them the last time we played them in the EFL Cup final, but I am not confident at all. I don't know if I've ever needed a boring, comfortable win as much as I do right now. I cannot have another match like that last one against Inter Milan, or I might have an aneurysm. But for this match against Manchester United, we're actually going to go with the same team that we played against Inter Milan. Even though we didn't get the result we wanted, the underlying stats were good, and I feel like the players on the pitch give us the best chance of winning. You know, Vidovic is kind of back from his injury, but he's not fully fit, not ready to start, but if he needs to come on as a sub, it's possible. Outside of that, I don't know if there's anyone else I can bring on that right off the bat I think is a better option than who we have on the pitch. Like, Guilherme Santos is right up there. Considered him, but Mount and Mariba, they've kind of proven it. Rudin, kind of the same thing. Ruggeri's proven to be pretty good, even though I do think Mark Rudin's a really good player. And Mancini I also thought about bringing on, but Battistelle and Cerezo, they've played really good for us. They were 2 of the best average rating players on the team last year. So I feel like I can't drop them, even though Battistelle is responsible for that first goal. But they're all capable of coming off the bench and making an impact. But hopefully we don't need them. Hopefully the starters can go out there and get this done. And we can get through this match without stressing me out any more than I already am. And it is yet another slow start as we're 15 minutes in and we finally got our first highlight. And it's going to be a corner and it's going to be headed away. But Alex Mariba is going to pick it up. We have been the better team, if only slightly, to start this match. 3 shots went on target to only 1 shot from Manchester United. And we've got the first highlight. At least it looks like it. Bruno Thiago is going to play through Kai Havertz. Can he put it in the back of the net? He can. Again, another decent start. But we saw how this worked last time out. Last match, we started out with Kai Havertz assisting Bruno Thiago. This time, the roles are reversed, and Kai Havertz is the goal scorer. And we got another highlight, though. 23 minutes in, we've got our second chance. Mason Mount is going to put the ball in, looking for Yeremy Pino at the back post. Shot's going to get blocked, but he's going to pick it up one more time. He's going to put in a cross, and there's just no one there. And apparently, he loves the cross. He likes Mariba. Mason Mount, we're still going to pick this up, but Mason's going to lose it. And I've legitimately, strictly told him not to dribble. Don't do it. You suck at it. Mariba, though, a little bit better, but he loses the ball once again. And Manchester United are going to look to build from the back. They're going to go long. Wong's going to win it, but it's going to fall to Marcus Rashford. But Jimmy Wong, another sliding tackle, but it goes right to the man who shall not be named. Now Marcus Rashford down this left-hand side is going to put a ball into the back post. Andrade is there. He's going to put a ball in the middle, and the first shot on target. This is eerily similar to that Inter match. They have 1 shot on target, and it's gone in. Like, where's Ashton Kutcher? Am I being punked? Because this is actually getting ridiculous. Every single shot on our goal is going in, and I don't know why. Because Giovanni Herrazzo is amazing. His shot-stopping attributes are amazing, but apparently it doesn't matter. Saying that, they have had a second shot on target, and it did get saved apparently, but this is their third, and it's off target. Otherwise, it probably was going to go in the back of the net. 42 minutes in. This might be the last highlight of the first half, and it's going to start with Manchester United, but they're going to give it away. Valentin Cerezo is going to eventually find Alex Moriba. Mateo Ruggeri. Yeremy Pino down this left-hand side. Back to Ruggeri. Back to Yeremy Pino. Back to Ruggeri. Playing their own little game here. Back to Yeremy Pino. He's going to cut inside, though. He's going to look for Mason Mount. He's going to take a shot from almost outside the box, and it's going to go off target. So we're going to go to halftime with the score 1-1, and at least it's not entirely undeserved. We both only have 2 shots on target. But the fact we're only able to get 2 shots on target from 8 shots is not even close to good enough. We're going to get a quick highlight to start the second half. It's going to be a throw-in down this right-hand side. Kai Havertz going to go back to Jimmy Wong. I'm really looking forward to Reece James coming back. As Jimmy Wong, he had a decent start, but recently he hasn't impressed me. Bruno Thiago on a yellow card is going to find Alex Moriba from the outside of the box. He can't put it on target. 68th minute, we've got another highlight. 5 of our 10 shots have been from outside the box. Maybe I should put in work the ball into the box. Oh, wait, I do. What else can I freaking do? I'm not telling anyone to shoot more. Work the ball into the box is on. Yet they just continually cross it. They continually shoot from outside the box. Apparently, they just are unwilling to listen to me, and I don't know how to fix that. This highlight's going to start with Manchester United, looking to build out from the back. Jude Bellingham, the goal scorer, is going to look for Marcus Rashford. He's going to look to bring it down, but Jimmy Wong does well to intercept. He's going to go back to Kai Havertz, back to Jimmy Wong. I really want a goal here, and another one after that. Like I said, I wanted a comfortable win. This has not been comfortable. Bruno Thiago's shot is blocked, and then what a save that is! You don't see Giovanni Herrazzo making saves like that, and he is way better than the Manchester United goalkeeper. We're going to see this corner, though. Yeremy Pino putting it in, but he can't win it. Alex Moriba's not going to get there either, so Adeyemi's going to pick this up. Are they going to have an attack, or is this going to be the end of the highlight? It looks like it's going to continue. Marcus Rashford down this left-hand side. Going to pull it back to Ravella, back to Trimble. And that's where the highlight ends. 76 minutes in, we've got another highlight. Once again, starting with a goal kick from Manchester United. And they're going to look to build out from the back. Buisson is going to go long. No, he's going to go back to De Jong. He's going to go back to Buisson. He's now finally going to go long. Cerezo, can he win it? He does. Santos picks it up off the bench. Can he do something here? He's going to drive forward. He's going to dribble pretty well, but another freaking long shot. Stop shooting the ball. But we're going to see another goal kick right afterwards. 78 minutes, and they're going to look to build out from the back once again. Andrade on this right-hand side, but we win it once again. Rudin also off the bench. He's going to find Bruno Thiago. Dropping deep, and stop shooting from outside the box. So there's 4 minutes at a time. We have nearly doubled their XG, but it's looking like yet another freaking draw. I don't understand what I can do. Bruno Thiago, Yeremy Pino, and Kai Havertz are among the 3 best players at their respective positions in world football, but we just cannot freaking score goals. Giovanni Herrazzo, one of the best goalkeepers in world football, yet he can't make nearly any saves. What am I supposed to do? I literally am so confused, so frustrated. This is just absolutely infuriating. Including the Community Shield and the Super Cup, we've played 8 matches so far, and we've been the better team in every single one of them. We've had higher XG, more shots on target in every single game, and yet we've only won 3. There's no explanation. So is this a me thing, or is it an FM thing? I know people defend FM saying, oh, it happens. Yeah, but does it happen 5 out of every 8 games? Like, this is ridiculous. I have never had this issue with this kind of consistency in any other FM I have ever played. So is it an FM22 thing? Let me know if you're having similar issues like I am. I'm going to go through the analytics in these last 2 games, see if there's an actual statistic reason why this keeps happening, or if I've just slided the FM gods in some way. If we don't get back on track in the next few matches we have coming up as well, there's apparently no hope for us, because up next we've got Blackburn in the EFL Cup, then Leeds, Villarreal, Brentford, and Newcastle. For my sanity, that needs to be 5 comfortable wins. And then we've got Shakhtar away from home once again in the Champions League, and then Manchester City, but at least this one's at home. And those will be in next episode. But if you don't see that episode, or you don't ever see me again, it's either because the FM gods have struck me down, or I'm in an insane asylum. If you made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. Links to all my socials and my Twitch are in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.